Hi guys, this is your Berry. Welcome to Madurai, the ancient city that never sleeps, where temples rise like timeless poems carved in stone. Among its many marvels, one stands apart, not for its towering gopurams but for its serene waters and divine reflection. This is Vandiyur Mariamman Teppakulam, a sacred tank that mirrors the heaven themselves. This is located about 2 kilometers east of the famous Meenakshi Amman Temple. Vandiyur Mariamman Teppakulam is one of the largest temple tanks in South India. It is situated in the Vandiyur, a peaceful locality of Madurai in Tamil Nadu. The vast tank spreads over 16 acres and is almost as large as the small lake. As its center lies a beautiful mandapam, a temple dedicated to Lord Vinayaka, known as Mukurni Vinayakar, who is said to bless all who come to his island shrine. And the story of this grand tank begins nearly 400 years ago during the reign of King Thirumalai Nayak in the 17th century. He was one of the Madurai's most visionary rulers, known for building the majestic Thirumalai Nayakar Mahal and beautifying the city's sacred spaces. Legend says that during the constructions of Meenakshi temple, a massive block of stone was excavated from this very site to carve the idol of Meenakshi Amman herself. After the stone was removed, a huge crater was left behind, and instead of filling it up, the king decided to turn it into something divine. Thus, the Vandiyur Mariamman Teppakulam was born. It was designed as a perfect square with 12 long granite steps descending symmetrically on all the four sides, a reflection of architectural brilliance and devotion combined. And the tank is dedicated to Goddess Mariamman, the goddess of rain and health. For centuries, she has been worshipped by the people of Madurai as the protector against diseases and drought. But the true highlight of this place comes once every year, the grand Teppam Festival, also known as the Float Festival, that usually held during the month of Thai, that is between January and February. The Teppam Festival is one of the Madurai's most enchanting events. On the full moon night of Thai Purnami, the deities Meenakshi and Sundareswarar from the Meenakshi temple are brought in the grand procession to Vandiyur Mariamman Teppakulam with the chants, drums, and the fragrance of jasmine and camphor. The idols are placed on the beautiful decorated float illuminated with hundreds of lamps. The float slowly glides across the shimmering waters, symbolizing the divine journey of gods among their devotees. The sight of glowing raft against the dark waters, surrounded by joyous devotees, is truly magical, a moment that captures the soul of Madurai. From the above, the tank looks like a massive square mirror bordered with steps on all sides. The symmetry is astonishing. Each side measures about 950 feet, and the central mandapam is connected by stone's pathway and emerge only when the water level is low. The tank is fed by an underground tunnel from the Vaigai River, showcasing the ancient city's impressive hydraulic engineering. Even centuries ago, the builders designed a system that could fill this vast structure naturally with rainwater and also with the river water flowing. Today, the Vandiyur Mariamman Teppakulam still stands as a silent guardian of Madurai's heritage, but it no longer bustles with daily activity as it once did. There are no regular boating or boarding services available here. Access to the central temple island is generally restricted and open only during the Teppam festival. And for the rest of the year, the tank remains tranquil, reflecting the sky, the temples, and the passing clouds. Locals often visit its bank for evening walks, prayers, or simply to enjoy the cool breeze that carries whispers of history. And it's a symbol of devotion, unity, and royal vision. It reminds us that spirituality isn't always found in towering temples or crowded shrines. Sometimes it rests quietly on still waters. Beyond its religious charm, the Teppakulam plays a role in community bondings. During festivals, thousands gather here regardless of faith, sharing food, laughter, and devotion. It's also an important cultural landmark that connects Madurai ancient past to its modern identity. So, the next time you visit Madurai, take a moment to stand at its edge, feel the calm wind, watch the reflections ripple, and remember the stories that flow beneath these sacred waters. because here in the heart of Madurai, the Vandiyur Mariamman Teppakulam continues to float not just on waters but in the timeless spirit of devotion. And the best time would be to visit is in the mornings around 9:10 and in the evenings around 4:30 to 7:30, because in the afternoon times it's very hot, guys, in the Madurai. So do consider the seasons and when you're visiting it, as the temple is closed anyway. You can visit in the evening times, so you can get the reflection of the cool water and the fresh air there. So thank you for watching. Catch up in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.